After Rimuru's Unknown Future series ended, many of you said that AD did Rimuru's Conquest of Space, Season 2 or Unknown Future Season 2. Currently, Part 2 of both of these series, both original authors have not finished writing, and all the sources that people watch on other channels have a Season 2 or Part 3, written by another fan, not by the author with me. So don't get confused as to why other channels have a Season 2 or Part 3 and you haven't done it yet. After the author finishes writing, I will notify you later. And to continue the series that has just ended in recent days, please join me with a new series, a series that you have been excitedly waiting for. It was a series written by a fan called Rimuru Lost in Kimetsunoyaiba. This is a series written by author Rimuru-n. I note that this series is not in the main storyline of the movie, so please consider this a spin-off series to look forward to the new seasons of the anime as well as the manga airing. So what will this series be about? Then let's watch with me in today's episode 1 video. Familiar quarrels came from Suna and Shion, and after waking up, Rimuru summoned all his subordinates to the conference room to inform him of something about the abnormality of this world. For a moment everyone was fully assembled, but just as the meeting was about to begin, suddenly the ground across Tempest shook violently, the space of time distorted. A huge spatial portal was opened, which sucked everything inside the portal, causing everyone to panic, seeing the critical situation. Rimuru's everything was plunged into darkness, and when he opened his eyes, Seal found himself on a huge mountain, an extremely strange and unfamiliar place. Rimuru asked Seal, "Do you know where this place is? Can we go back to Azathoth?" Seal shot back, "Master, we can't go back for now. There is something in this world that makes me feel abnormal." Knowing that he would not be able to return for a while, Rimuru opened his wings. He sets out with Seal to explore the mystery of this place. After flying for a while, Rimuru looks down from above and sees a fight between a rather different-looking girl. A girl wears a white kimono with a spider silk pattern. The girl sprayed spider webs from her palm at the boy standing on the other side. And the boy always calls the girl, Demon, which makes Rimuru wonder. Why could the other girl shoot silk like herself? Rimuru thought that these two were acting in some kind of play, so he flew down and said, "Anyo, let me ask. Where are you and who are these people? How could you wrap him with cobwebs like that?" However, in response to Rimuru's question, the girl shouted, "One more die and make me food." She screamed and darted towards Rimuru. Meanwhile, Rimuru drew his sword and cut it off. The demon girl panicked. "No way. My spider silk can't be cut. How can you cut it? You're a pillar?" Rimuru doesn't understand what a pillar is, but she does know that this girl needs to be destroyed. Rimuru shot back, "Because my silk is stronger than yours." After saying that, Rimuru spread sticky silk and steel silk into the trees, forming a matrix around them. "From one of you talking out loud and that girl, I don't know who you are, but you don't seem like a good person. All around here are traps made by my silk, you just need to move into it and you will be cut off." However, the demon girl on the other side did not listen to Rimuru's words. She still thought that her silk was stronger, so she moved into Rimuru's silk trap. Then, as a result, her whole body was cut off, her head was cut through by steel silk. Before disappearing, the head said, Why am I like this? What is the poison on your silk?" Before he could finish his sentence, the head was gone. Seal next to her said, "Master, that girl's life is over, and it seems that she is not human." When Rimuru heard this, he ran to the boy who was tied up on the other side. Rimuru untied the silk on his body and a situation caught Rimuru's eye. When the young man's clothes had been worn down by the demon's silk, the young man saw a beautiful blue-haired girl who had just saved him, and then saw his entire body, embarrassing the young man. His face flushed, then covered his quarter with his hand to Rimuru. Seeing that he thought he was a girl, he made that expression. Rimuru handed the young man a shirt and said, "Are you okay? You put on my shirt temporarily." Meanwhile, Seal made an urgent announcement, "Master, someone is coming." When he heard Seal say this, Rimuru immediately turned behind the attacking stance. But when she turned around, Rimuru saw an extremely beautiful girl. Her hair was tied up, her hair was purple-black, and taller than Rimuru. He was dressed in the same clothes as the one the young man had just worn, outside with white streaks on butterfly wings. Rimuru spoke up, "Excuse me, can you let me ask where it is?" "This pile of silk, I will recall it immediately." The purple-haired girl holding the sword in her hand replied, "Ah, da, you're also a demon hunter? This is Mount Natagumo and your performance just now was impressive." Rimuru apologized, "I didn't know the demon hunter was okay." The purple-haired girl shot back, "It's a pity. I see you have a great talent as a demon hunter. This silk of yours is also very impressive. I don't think you're a normal person." Rimuru spoke up, "Sorry, we have to introduce each other, right? I'm Kochu Shinobu. I'm a demon hunter and a pillar in the Demon Slayer. It's a pleasure to meet a cute little girl like you." Rimuru knew that she had been mistakenly adopted as a girl again, so she explained, "My name is Rimuru-tempest. I am a demon and I am a boy, not a girl." Shinobu panicked, "Daughter? But with this look." "But that doesn't matter. It was important that you defeated a demon in an instant. You even saved this guy. Can you come with us?" Rimuru thought for a moment and he agreed. Rimuru's current self knows nothing about this world, nor does he have a place to live. Rimuru knew this purple-haired girl was a good person, so she agreed. Shinobu then led Rimuru after her, running at an incredible speed that a normal human couldn't move, making Rimuru feel surprised. Rimuru spoke up, "You're going fast." But it seems that the more surprising person is Shinobu. When a new person meets can catch up with the speed of the pillar. Shinobu said, "I'm the one who should be surprised, Rimuru. What about you keeping up with my pace? Was it true that he wasn't a demon hunter? I really want you to be a demon hunter. As for your poison just now, it doesn't seem to be made from wisteria, right? And your poison from me can still destroy that demon." Rimuru agreed. After walking a little way, Shinobu suddenly stopped. "Why did you stop?" Shinobu replied, "Follow me for a bit. I see my colleagues." Then Rimuru followed. When she arrived, Shinobu pointed her sword at a colleague. She said. Rimuru looked at the two and guessed that they didn't seem to like each other very much. Shinobu said, "I want to introduce Tomio Kazan. This is Rimuru, who has destroyed a demon with poison that was not made by wisteria. As for Rimuru, let me introduce, this is the Water Pillar, my colleague in the Demon Slayer." Rimuru looked at the guy and replied, "Hello Tomio Kazan. My name is Rimuru. It's a pleasure to meet you." Rimuru saw the guy looking from top to bottom. His face was slightly chiseled, as well as his rather lifeless eyes. But what Rimuru notices is a young man who is seriously injured on the other side. Seeing that someone was so seriously injured, Rimuru immediately ran to the other boy who was seriously injured. "I have medicine that can heal him. Everyone let me treat the guy." After saying that, Rimuru took out a vial of recovery and ran to the other boy's side. When the healing potion was poured into the wounds, they healed all and the boy's wounds were gone. After seeing that, it surprised both the pillar and the water pillar. Shinobu spoke up, "Rimuru-san, can you make this boy recover so quickly?" Rimuru shot back, "When I get there, I'll tell you." "And this guy, are you okay? What's your name?" The boy replied, "I'm Tanjiro, thank you for saving me." Rimuru winced as she was still misunderstood as female. Then Rimuru turned to the crate behind her and said, "Nezuko, are you okay?" Then suddenly a parrot appeared, which could speak human language. It came and announced something. Swipe, swipe, there are notifications. It is announced to stop 3 strangers. One named Kamado Tanjiro, the demon Nezuko, and a strange demon. Rimuru, hurry up and stop them and take them back to headquarters. Swipe, swipe, after speaking, the parrot immediately flew away. Shinobu spoke up, "Rimuru-san, can you come with me on a trip? Tanjiro and the little demon in this barrel too?" Rimuru replied, "I'll go with you. And this Rimuru can talk. Actually, I wasn't surprised because of my place. All baby animals can talk." Later, Rimuru was tied up along with Tanjiro. Seeing Rimuru tied up like that, made Seal next to him feel uncomfortable. Seal spoke up, "Master, can you take them all down in a flash? Why did you let them tie them up like that?" Rimuru replied, "We are in another world, so let's cooperate with them for now. They I guess look pretty decent." Later, Rimuru was led back to what was called headquarters. Rimuru, Tanjiro and a little girl named Nezuko were ushered into the main hall. In that place, Rimuru sees 9 strangers, each with swords beside them, as well as each with a different hair color. When he is taken to headquarters, Rimuru is still tied up with young Tanjiro. Upon arrival, Shinobu introduced Rimuru to all the pillars present in the place, as well as a brief introduction to the pillars up to now. Rimuru understands that in this world, demons are the ones that will harm people and bring danger to human life. And those who hold swords in their hands are called pillars, and they are called demon slayers. These people will be the ones to destroy those demons. Although it is a little different from Rimuru's world, Rimuru understands that what they do in this place is right. The meeting of the pillars has begun. Tanjiro hadn't woken up yet, so Shinobu woke him up. Rimuru spoke up, "He's caught my skill, he'll wake up soon." Turning to Tanjiro, he was dreaming of a dream about his lost parents. Then suddenly a cry called for Tanjiro to wake up. When he opened his eyes, the first thing he said was his little sister. "Hey, Nezuko, where are you? Where are you?" Looking around, Tanjiro saw himself along with the blue-haired girl who saved him. He was tied up and his sister's crate was still beside him. Then, Shinobu said, "This is Tanjiro headquarters, and you and your sister will be tried right here." The pillar was there. Rimuru. Oh, there's another sentence that Rimuru said earlier. Cylindritis. Cylindritis comes first. There is no need for trial. Protection for demons is completely against the rules. We can handle ourselves. We will cut off the heads of all demons. Yin. Let me cut off her head beautifully. I'll show you her blood, more beautiful than anyone else, incredibly beautiful. Are we going to have to kill such a lovely girl? My chest hurts so badly. In order to also speak. What a poor child, born into this world. It's a sad thing. They kept talking about things related to demons. Has made the pillar wonder this seal. Who are they planning to kill, killing us? Seal replied, "Master, they were planning to kill Nezuko inside the box." They continued to argue and began to look at the water pillar, who had saved Tanjiro's group, forgetting that Rimuru was also in this place at this time. At that moment, Shinobu said, "Put it aside for now, let's wait for the princess to come and try later. I'm wanting to know about this Rimuru-san." Yin looked in Rimuru's direction and said, "Hey, she's a demon too? How the devil can stand in the sun?" Other pillars were also buzzing around. Is this little girl a devil too? If it's a demon, you have to stop, the pillar beside him interrupted. Hey, everyone stop. Rimuru-san is the one who has just killed a demon to save people. Look, if he's a devil, how can he stand out in the sunshine? When he heard them all say, he looked at Rimuru and saw that it was exactly what the pillar said. Meanwhile on the other side of Tanjiro, Feng Shu was a person who strongly disliked demons, and did not need to listen to an explanation. As long as he was a demon, he would kill. He had tried to be patient when the smell of the demon in that box was so heavy. He always wanted to deal with the demon inside that box. Faced with the danger of his younger sister, Tanjiro stood up and said loudly, "My little sister has turned into a demon, but she has not harmed a single life so far. I assure you that my sister will not harm anyone. I'm going to destroy the demons and find a way to make my sister become human again." However, Feng Chen didn't care about Tanjiro's words. "There's no way that's going to happen, idiot. The devil must be destroyed." After saying that, Feng Shu took the sword and stabbed at little Nezuko. Rimuru stood beside him, witnessing many such scenes that made Rimuru feel uncomfortable. He untied the bonds on his hands and then charged straight at Feng Shu at a faster speed. Koko-sensei punched Feng Pillar with one punch, causing Feng Pillar to almost shatter his jaw. Rimuru ran over to little Nezuko, pouring the healing potion over her. The pillars panicked. When did he untie the bonds? Was his speed that fast? Meanwhile, the announcement sounded, and Oyataka-sama arrived. All the pillars were silent when they saw the princess. Oyataka arrived, saying good morning to everyone. It's beautiful today. It's blue in the sky, isn't it? Everyone is gathered here for the pillar meeting. I feel very happy. It looks like we have a special guest today. You're Rimuru-sama, aren't you? Rimuru felt strange that this man could know his name. In the meantime, Seal said, "Master, he seems to be able to predict the future, but he can't use it well. 72.15% is this princess, only 3 to 5 days in advance." Rimuru replied to Seal, "Are you telling the truth? He's just an ordinary person, a human being who can predict the future." Seal said to his master, "It seems that this is the heirloom power of his clan, Rimuru. So why on that princess's face? Mistakenly, that princess is so white, and even angry, his eyes seem to be invisible." Seal continued to reply, "Master, as far as I can speculate, he has been cursed by the clan, because there was one member of the clan who betrayed the whole clan and killed so many people. The ruler of this world cursed them. As for that heirloom power, it's like a sixth sense, sir." Rimuru's conversation with Seal ended in exactly 1 second, as Rimuru accelerated his thoughts up to 1,000,000 times. Back at Rimuru and the princess's conversation, the princess looked at the masked man and said, "You're Rimuru, aren't you? I had been told that a stranger would come to this place, so I informed my lovely swordsman to take you back. I know you're strong and I know why you're here. But this aside, his story cannot be revealed to the outside. After this hearing, we'll talk privately, Rimuru." Rimuru agreed with the princess and then joined the meeting. And so, a journey to Rimuru's strange world has just begun. A world where there are many strange rules as well as things that are contrary to Rimuru's. What journey awaits Rimuru in the world of great demons? Then everyone, let's wait with me in the next videos. Today's video of me coming here is the end. If people find your videos good, leave a like, a comment, a subscriber and remember to hit the notification bell to receive your latest videos.